Goddess Goddesses. This is Goddess Leonie from goddessguidebook.com, and I'm catching up on the Mama Goddess Diaries. I think I've managed to... This will be a culmination of week 10, 11 and 12. Yay! So that's all good. I think week 10 is when I stopped having morning sickness, so it's been really easy since then. really it's magical, and you're not sick. So it just happened. I think I was 10 weeks on the day I turned 10 weeks. I was really sick. But the next day I woke up and I stopped hurling. Yay! And the nausea wasn't constant, and I just felt like a brand new woman, and I was like, I feel like a superhero. This is the amount of energy I normally have. So it's quite funny. So being utterly nauseous and exhausted for 5 weeks, and then waking up one day and just feeling like a normal person, it's been magical. So it's been really nice to have that. And yeah, I'm just wanted to send out so much love and compassion to the goddesses who have morning sickness for longer, because I know a lot of women have it till 12 weeks, and even up to 14 and 20 weeks, and longer, because that's really hard. It's really hard. So it's been really easy since then, which is really nice. And I've noticed that my like kind of diet is changing quite a lot, without it being a particularly conscious thing. It's more like this is just kind of happening this way. So I did. I've been vegetarian for 3 years, and I did, when I first found out we were pregnant, start eating meat once a week to try and keep, to get as much iron and levels and all that kind of stuff for the baby. And as soon as I did, I started getting what I call meat nightmares, and that same kind of unsettled feeling of anxiety and just fear, and just really tense. And it's whenever I eat meat, I end up feeling that way. And since I've been vegetarian for 3 years and had a couple of times during there when I have eaten meat, I noticed that it comes back pretty much straight away. And I tried to explain to a friend of mine that they're not nightmares or fear or anxiety about killing animals or anything like that. It's just that energy of anxiety and adrenaline, and it's very a base chakra, and just fiery crap comes up, and I just felt so unsettled, and I couldn't cope with having nightmares. And I thought, it's so much better for me to try and to actively be eating all of the nutrients that I need from plants than for me to keep on eating meat and feeling this tense and anxious, and getting disrupted sleep from nightmares. So that was really interesting. So I've been back to vegetarian for a month now, and feeling so much better for it, and just wonderful. And it's okay. Please don't send me emails about me getting all the nutrients or what I need to be doing or should be doing, because I'm doing the very best I can, and I'm fully aware of what I need to do to be a healthy vegetarian, and I totally know this is absolutely the right thing for me. So That's all good. And I had a really wonderful conversation with my mum the other day, who's just such a wonderful mother, and she's such a, I don't know, a resting point for me. And I learned so much from her. And, you know, I just said to her, there's so many things I read in books, and, you know, some of them are, I go, okay, yep, that totally makes sense to my spirit, and, you know, that'll be happening about, you know, rearing children and stuff. And then some of it doesn't at all make sense to me. And it doesn't seem the right thing to do. So I'm just going to keep following my intuition and trusting. That's Charlie in the background, if you can hear him. Yeah, keep following my intuition and trusting that, you know, I'll know what I need to do and what's the right thing to do for me, and for me and our little family, and it'll all be glorious. So yeah, it's just keep on trusting that beautiful intuition. I've also noticed that as far as diet has been concerned as well, because I'm now really quite heavily restricted in what I can eat. So I'm vegetarian, and as a pregnant woman, there's a whole heap of things that I can't eat, like soft cheeses. I can't eat pre-prepared salads. Pretty much can't eat salads out at all unless you've washed them yourself and know that they're all, you know, good and don't have listeria and all sorts of weird stuff. And yeah, there's just a whole heap of other weird stuff that you can't eat when you're pregnant, including parsley, which I adore and love. So vegetarian, have pregnancy restrictions, and I started going gluten-free, eating gluten-free and wheat-free about it would have happened just about the time I got pregnant, because I knew that it wasn't good for me or my belly or my uterus, and I could just feel how it got stuck, and I'd have stomach pains every night. And so I stopped eating wheat, and it's been really, really good. It's challenging, however, because bread is always been the thing that has undone me. And that's why, you know, I've eaten totally raw before and kind of managed to go back to cooked foods because of being, you know, into bread. So now that I can't eat that kind of stuff, and cutting, you know, breads and pastas that aren't gluten-free, I'm naturally kind of getting moved anyway to eating a lot more raw foods and superfoods and things like that. So that's been really interesting. I haven't been pushing it or trying to make it happen, and it's just been happening anyway. Like when I look up recipes, my body is kind of craving stuff that is raw and superfoodish. So that's really interesting. And it's Charlie's playing. Yeah, so I'm quite excited to see how this evolves from here, and I'm kind of not really pushing things, you know, in a kind of 100% sort of way at all. Just following this body of mine and seeing what it needs and what it tells me to do. So it's good. It's good. And it's very cute. A friend of mine said to me the other day, she said, have you lost weight? Because you look a lot more like thin and radiant around the face. And I think it's just all the toning from throwing up during morning sickness that I've had, and probably not eating bread as well. So that really amuses me. And I'm, you know, I'm totally, absolutely not attempting to lose weight on any level. And but yes, it's really interesting to see. You know, I think my jaw muscles have gotten so, my cheek muscles have gotten so turned from all the action I've been getting from first trimester. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's that's kind of been what's happening for me lately. We're also really excited because we've been accepted into the birth center program here, which is the our birth place of choice. How amazing is that, a birthplace? Yes, so the birth centre is run totally by midwives, and they advocate as much natural birth as possible. So we're feeling really happy to be going there. They've got it set up like a beautiful bedrooms, and you get like a nice big wooden double bed and big spa, so we can do water birthing there, which is really great. And we've got a doula, and we'll get assigned a midwife to take care of us for the rest of the pregnancy. So that's really, really good. And now I'm just trying to work out what sort of courses I want to do before then, if we want to do hypnobirthing classes, or maybe an Awaken Your Birth Power class or something like that. So so yeah, really exciting. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all the exciting news from Pregnancy World. Around week 10 or 11, my belly kind of did this. It just popped one night while I was sleeping, and like I kind of had a soft roundness before, but I woke up during the night and I put my hand on my belly, and I'm thinking, that's like doubled in size. That is like, it's a kind of a pregnant belly, and it doesn't feel like normal. Like, you know, if you put on weight around your belly or anything, it just feels kind of soft and movable. And this feels like hard, like muscle kind of, but a little bit different from muscle. So, oh, I'll show you live cam. I'll show you one live cam. Oh, let me make sure I can get you. Can you see? Can you see? Does a little funny jut thing. So just below the belly button, see? I don't really have anything up here, but just below the belly button, it kind of just goes beep, boop. So there you go. The miracles of first trimester, and now I'm in second trimester. I'm very excited about that. As I said to all my workmates during the the kind of horrors of first trimester morning sickness, I just kept on saying, bring on second trimester glows. So I'm really glad to get to the glowing point, where I'm just, everything feels quite normal and lovely, and I just feel like I've got a lot more energy. I don't have narcolepsy anymore, so I'm not like, oh, hello, hi, a bit tired, and just having moments of falling asleep. I will put a warning out there. Once the morning sickness stops, you probably, well, I mean, you might still have your gag reflux. So if I don't make sure that I've eaten like every hour and a half or so, just like to keep like blood sugar levels up, the gag reflex starts going, and it's not nausea, because the nausea is just like, oh God, I feel awful. I feel so awful. No, you just start going, whoop, 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 whoop. Especially in shopping centers, it's really hot. So, and you just got to eat something really quickly to get it all back up and stabilize. And as I learned the hard way I thought, I'm never gonna, I won't puke again from morning sickness. I'm over it. And then the day that I turned 3 months, I didn't eat for 2 hours, and I was outside throwing up. I was like, whoa. So self-care all the way. You really got to keep paying attention. Oh, bless. You just got to keep like blood sugar levels stable. Alright, beautiful hotties. This has been so much fun, and it's been such a joyful journey to share it with you, and I'm so looking forward to sharing even more with you. Yeah. Okay, let's cuddle through the screen. Cuddles. Cuddles. Bye, darlings.